Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the Real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Dab of the Day. Today is Tuesday. Hello, everybody. I'm in a very difficult place physically, but I'm trying. And I want to share with you all one of the things that I'm trying. I want to talk about white space. That's right. I want to talk about an incredibly useful thing that my therapist of many years used to talk about. He used to say, and I agree with him after doing it many times, how people derive benefit, incredible benefit, from anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes of white space every day. I don't do it every day. I don't do it enough. So, white space is totally silent time. Now, it's difficult for me, my personality, my physicality, but it's totally silent time. And you simply do nothing. Quiet your mind, and you be still for up to 15 minutes. I last about 3. I get it. I understand what you're thinking. You're saying, how can you sit quietly with all the mishigas, all the crap we have going on in our lives and our bodies, right? Well, maybe take a different approach. Maybe you already like to sit quietly or meditate somewhere or just lower your temperature, lower your blood pressure. Maybe you do that already. Well, whatever you can do that allows you to have this quiet time, that allows you to have the ability or the opportunity to kind of change what you're looking at. We're looking at all this kind of stuff. Well, if you took it down like this, you'd be looking at yourself. So I guess what I'm saying is white space may be another way, another word, another tactic to just get in better touch with ourselves. Think about it. The magic 15 minutes, if that's the number. And look, it is daunting. It's got to be for us, people like me, to say 15 minutes focused doing something or unfocused. How about 5? How about 1? And you build it up. Or do it 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night. My point is, you might find and be surprised how refreshed, maybe even inspired you feel doing the white space thing. Now, some people have also decided, you got to try it, but some people have decided it wakes them up in the morning, cleanses them before they start the day to figure out their white space. Other people put it to bed with them. Their white space is the last thing they see before they go to bed. And others do it at lunchtime. When I was in college, they used to tell us in our first Psych 101 class that if you use drugs or you do any drinking while you're studying, you should have the exact same state of mind when you're taking the test. I am not kidding. I swear to God. His name was Dr. Palfi, the professor. And we all ran back to the dorm and all ran back to the fraternity and said, did we just hear what we heard? Let's go get stoned. Or let's go do a whippet, or whatever we wanted to do. And we put ourselves in the same situation to study, and then we made sure we had the same stuff before we went into the class. It was kind of funny. I really don't know if he was right, because I don't think I had spectacular grades when I was ripped in class. But think about what we're talking about here. We're talking about the ability to push aside all the harshness just for a minute and go, remember that noise on TV? White noise, okay? Treat yourself to a little bit of white noise up here, okay? The key is that you work so hard during the day, especially now with what's going on in the world. And what about if you're parents? All right? Think about this. All right? And you got to deal with things like we have to deal with every minute of every day. What if you have a disability? What if you have chronic pain? What if you've been injured? What if you've been very sick? These are very difficult things to deal with. And then I'm trying to say, let's find white space. So look, I get it that what happens is white space becomes very hard to catch. It's fleeting. It's almost like smoke. You can't grab it. You know what I mean? It's very hard to gather it. But if you try, maybe you'll see a little bit. All it is, think about how I do things, how I talk. One step at a time. We're not looking to solve world peace here right now. We're just looking to give ourselves a leg up. That's all. We understand the situation that we can't solve world peace right now. Okay? But we can have a dab and try to make the most of our day and keep the pain to a minimum. All the techniques we know. And now we have a new one. White space. Cheers to you all. And I hope you find your white space. Everyone needs it. Cheers. Let's take that dab. Here she comes. Delicious. Pardon me as always. Have a great day. And remember, try to give yourself some space, some white space. Cheers.